Welcome to the Eli Sports Network, the leader in high school sports broadcasts. Tonight, exciting varsity volleyball action is on tap, and we begin it all with a pregame show. Let's head to the gym and get set for exciting volleyball action with the pregame show.
And welcome to Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. As tonight, again, we have partnered with Centralia College to bring you some of their live action. And tonight it is women's volleyball action, and it's a good one. We've got Highline in town to take on the Blazers. And Tony, this is a huge match. There's only 5 matches left in the NORWAC conference here, and the top 4 will advance on to postseason here. And right now, Pierce College is leading it with an 8-1 record. Lower Columbia, who won it all last year, is 7-2. Highline is 6-3, tied with Grays Harbor at 6-3. And on the outside looking in is Centralia at 5-4. South Puget Sound at 3-6, Green River at 1-8, and Tacoma at 0-9, both with long shots to be able to move into the top 4. Really, it's down to 5 teams with one that will end up looking on the outside. And right now, that's Centralia. And again, they do have Highline tonight, but taking a look at their schedule, it's highly favorable to Centralia, especially if they can pull off the win tonight against the Thunderbirds.
Yeah, if they can pull off this win here, that would be huge for the Blazers, just because that would push everybody into a tie. Highline, Grays Harbor, and Centralia, depending on what Grays Harbor does, but that would push Highline and Centralia into a tie and kind of shore up a spot. They're kind of on a roll right now. They did lose the other day to Highline, and that's the big issue, is they are 0-2 so far in their 2 meetings with Highline. But if they can get that win, they play Pierce, and then they play 3 other of the they play the lower 3. They play South Puget Sound, Green River, and Tacoma, all 3 schools that they should beat. So it would be a favorable matchup down the stretch for the Blazers.
If they could win this, they have a real chance of sweeping, which not only now you throw out the idea, Tony, of just getting in the top 4. You throw the real possibility of moving up to 2nd or 3rd and an outside shot at the championship, depending on what Pierce does down the stretch. So this is a very favorable setup here for the Centralia College Blazers if they can knock off the Highline T-Birds. Again, Highline, they have Centralia tonight. Then they'll finish with Tacoma, who's 0-9, or check that. Yeah, they're 0-9, so they'll win that one. But then here's who they have left. Lower Columbia, who's in 2nd place. Grays Harbor, who's tied with them for 3rd place. And Pierce, who's at the top. That is a heck of a, you betcha, that is a heck of a schedule to have to muddle through if you are the Highline T-Birds.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to hold on to seeding, maintain a spot.
Just trying to stay in the top 4.
Stay where you're at, yeah. You go through the gauntlet at the end of the season. That's one of those that it's rough, but if you come out of it, you're a team to focus on, and you're basically the team to beat if they can sweep the rest of the season. Yeah,
I mean, again, it's going to be one at a time for them, and that is putting a lot on the T-Birds to sweep. And again, the Blazers have just a tremendous lineup here to be able to finish strong with. It's going to be interesting to see how they all do that, and we will find out more. We'll talk more about this. We'll really take a look at how these 2 teams have matched up already. They've already played each other twice. Both times it was a 3-1 win for the Highline T-Birds, and head coach Susan Gordon for the Blazers is looking to turn that around here tonight at the Michael Smith Gymnasium at Centralia College. Blazers and T-Birds. We'll be back with more coming up here on the Eli Sports Network.
Working together for a common goal. That's what teamwork is all about. Tom and Karen Alderson and all the staff at Awards West Printwares congratulates all of our local athletes for the time and effort they have invested in learning to play their game and in learning how to be good teammates. At Awards West Printwares, we take a lot of pride in working as a team to provide quality custom awards, screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Alderson's Awards West Printwares on Kresge in Centralia.
Centralia College is a great opportunity for student athletes to begin their college academic career and continue their athletic dreams. Centralia College's volleyball, women's soccer, men and women's basketball and fast pitch teams, combined with low tuition, offers a great opportunity for student athletes to continue their athletic careers. For more information on Centralia College and the Centralia College Foundation, visit centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins. Are you an athlete, former athlete, or suffering from athletic-type injuries? Then you need to stop by Pacific Sports Spa and check out the most cutting-edge therapy equipment assembled in one place in all of the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Sports Spa can help you deal with the pain and soreness of sprains, inflammation, or stiff joints and muscles. Check out the services offered by Pacific Sports Spa on their website at pacificsportspa.com. Pacific Sports Spa is an athlete's best friend.
The Port of Centralia is a local leader in bringing new family wage jobs to Southwest Washington. The Port of Centralia Board of Commissioners is proud to support the local businesses like the Eli Sports Network and our local kids. There is no doubt our future leaders are those that can commit, are dedicated, and self-motivated. The Port of Centralia believes high school sports is a great way to develop those skills. Best of luck, athletes from the Port of Centralia.
Welcome back to Centralia's Michael Smith Gymnasium at Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila as we get set for college volleyball action. The Blazers and the T-Birds getting set to serve it up here in just a few minutes. And Tony, taking a look, these two teams again have played each other twice. One, the most recent was at the Big Bend tournament back on the 22nd of October, so just last weekend.
That was 3 days ago.
Yeah, and they lost 3-1. Highline beat them in the first set 25-22, then 25-15. They lost 25-17, and then finished Centralia off 25-23. So you really have two sets in there that it could have gone either way, 25-22 and 25-23. The first time they met was back on September 27th. Highline beat Centralia in their opener up at Highline 26-24, then beat them 25-19. Again, Centralia comes back with a 25-15 win and then 25-21 to close it out. So again, two more sets that really could go either way. And, you know, third time's the charm here, and probably the most important time is here in learning what the Highline T-Birds are going to bring to the table. And talking to Coach Gordon, she said two of them to watch out for, Carly Daniels, 5'9" freshman from Coeur d'Alene, and Zoe Gaines really is the beast at the net. Sophomore, 6 foot from Kent Lake up in Kent. And those are the two that they've got to work the ball around, especially up front.
Yeah, those are players to look out for. And as you said, it's a matter of just closing out. If you're Centralia, hit the ball where you need to, get the ball in play. The unforced errors are going to kill you, especially against a good team. You just have to close out. We've seen a lot of volleyball over the last few days at the high school ranks that it's the team that makes less mistakes is usually the one that ends up winning. And when you can just control those and keep your head, especially at home, you should be able to have that little bit of an advantage and that little sigh of relief to help yourself out.
Yeah, just don't give away freebies. That's the biggest thing. Don't give them free opportunities to be able to extend a lead or come from behind. And when you do get a lead, you know, that's when you really want to put the squeeze on and try to close it out. Let's take a look at some of the stats here. Visiting Highline Thunderbirds, 31 matches. They're averaging about 4.5 kills per set. Their assists per set are over 4. A half a block per set. Service aces about a half, and digs nearly 9. So those are pretty solid statistics. When you take a look at Centralia, they've got 30 matches in. They've got 7 kills, so almost 3 more kills than Highline per set. Assists are up as well, 6.7. They've got over 1 block, so they're dominating them in all the stats across the board. Service aces, 1. Digs at 7.5. So statistically, Centralia has had a much more successful season so far than Highline. But the one statistic that means the most are those points on the board, and so far Highline's had their number.
That they have, yeah. And Centralia, at the beginning of the season, that was a much different Centralia team. They didn't start out great.
No, they did.
They did.
Yeah, they had that fast start, and then they had that 4 in a row of that was the non-league stuff.
Oh, okay.
The non-conference, yeah. They started off, their overall win is 21-10. And they had that 4-game losing streak to start off their conference play that put them in a hole here. And since then, they've been able to battle back, and they're right in it again here. And I guess we're getting set to go. We're going to have introductions, and I think we have a national anthem. I'm not sure, but we'll take a timeout. That'll do it for the pregame show. When we come back, it will be first serve time as we have college volleyball action here on the Eli Sports Network with the Centralia Trailblazers hosting the Highline Thunderbirds here on the Eli Sports Network.
The pregame show is a wrap, and it's time for the first serve. Up next, live play-by-play volleyball action is on the Eli Sports Network.
You know you want this. It's the foundation that opens the door to opportunity. Centralia College Bachelor's of Applied Science and Management degree is your credential for success. Start your journey now with a hybrid 2-year degree at Centralia College. Then move into the college's acclaimed bachelor's program. If finances are an issue, the Centralia College Foundation may be able to help you. Simply go online today and fill out an application. For more information, go to centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins.
Good Health Nutrition Center in Centralia is your home base for nutrition. When you visit Good Health Nutrition Center, you'll find the largest selection of vitamins, supplements, and natural remedies. You may be surprised to also find a huge selection of healthy groceries such as gluten-free products, environmentally friendly products, organic fruits and vegetables, and items for specific diets like the diabetic diet. Good Health Nutrition Center, powering students and athletes from the inside out. Good Health Nutrition Center on Harrison in Centralia.
The Holiday Inn Express in Chehalis is pleased to support the student athletes that dedicate themselves to be the best they can be. The Holiday Inn Express offers large, clean rooms with an indoor pool, fitness center, spa, free breakfast, Wi-Fi, and business center. The Chehalis Holiday Inn Express also has 2 meeting rooms and can accommodate up to 100. Call for more details or go online at hiexpress.com, or you can click on the Holiday Inn Express advertisement on the Eli Sports Network. When you are looking to stay overnight, remember the Holiday Inn Express.
The Pacific Athletic Center is excited about the expansion of our Express basketball teams, featuring 5th through 8th grade and high school girls teams and boys teams. Players for the Express receive exposure to the highest level of competition, our dedicated practice facility, individual training, and coaching from our experienced staff, plus top-of-the-line gear, and for parents, affordable pricing and scholarships. Check out the Pack Express at PacificAthleticCenter.com.
The teams are set, the referees in place, and the fans on the edge of their seats. So let's serve this match up, because here we go. Live volleyball action is on now.
National anthem wrapped up here as we get back here at Centralia College as the Blazers and the Thunderbirds of Highline get set to do battle here. And Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. Let's run down the starters and the rosters for each team here for you. As they'll start with Highline. And Highline, Mahie Kawa freshman from Hawaii, will be one of the starters for Highline. Taylor Bell, another freshman, also from Hawaii. Adrian Haggerty of Sequim, a 6-foot freshman, be an outside hitter. Kawa is a setter. Bell is an outside hitter. Lindsay Nine, a sophomore, the libero, is from Vancouver and went to Kingsway, I believe. Carly Daniels, a freshman, a 5'9" freshman, outside hitter from Coeur d'Alene. And Zoe Gaines, the 6-foot right setter from Kent Lake, is the other starter for Highline. Head coach is Chris Littleman. He's assisted by Russ Dickinson and Alex Savini. For Centralia, Alexis Howard Johnson, a 5'9" freshman from Grant High School, will get the start, along with Peyton Timmons, a 5'8" setter from Skyview. Kendall Camoza, a 5'9" freshman, outside hitter from Adna. Skyla Kunahisa, a 5'8" freshman, outside hitter from Leleahua High School. Autumn Duran, 5'11", outside hitter, a freshman from Onalaska. And Carrie Satherty, the 5'10" freshman, the right setter from Centralia. The libero will be Nicole Duryea of Onalaska. The head coach is Susan Gordon and assisted by Daniel Kelly and Haley Graham. And we're about ready to get underway here as we're getting set here, Tony, and with these two teams, again, like we see in volleyball, and it doesn't matter at what level, you look for that early little run. If you can get an early run, man, that is tough to overcome.
Yeah, if you can get a streak going early on and get a good series, that's huge, especially at this point in the season. But if you can get any kind of lead throughout a game, that 3 to 4 point cushion is usually what you want to get, and if you can get that, you can usually hold on and end up with the win for the set.
It sure makes it difficult to run down. That's definitely for sure. We do know that, and again, but we did see last night where that wasn't so difficult to run down for one particular team in a college scenario there. But you know, we do understand this is college, but there's some of the concepts that are the same. And that is, you know, obviously score more points. That's what you want to do. You want to win the match. But controlling it and cutting down, as we talked about, the
mental
errors and the freebies, and keep those unforced errors to a minimum. Make them earn each and every point and have to play each and every point. And then your chances of being successful go up dramatically.
That they do, yeah. It's one that the more that you can take advantage of any kind of mistake that the other team makes, especially when you're at home, you're trying to win. It's most of the pressure here is on Centralia, just because you are at home. You are the team that needs the win more than Highline does. So a lot of the pressure falls on the Blazers.
Yeah, there's a pressure on both sides. Highline also understands what they have after tonight, and that it is not an easy stretch for the T-Birds. And the Blazers know that if they can get this one and then make the run to finish up, they will be in tremendous position for postseason. This should be a lot of fun for both sides here. Let's get to it.
Anybody watching on Twitter and YouTube, no, we are not controlling the cameras, so we're not zooming in or out on anything. That is courtesy of the Blazers Gymnasium.
Yeah.
All of their cameras, so the zoom in and outs and everything, that is Centralia College doing that.
Yep, we appreciate that. We hooked in. Bill handling things back in the control room, and we are locked and loaded with them, and that helps us because now all we have to do is worry about watching this game and bringing you the action. If you're listening on the Eli Sports Network, you can go over to YouTube, either to our YouTube or the Centralia YouTube, but only on our YouTube will you get our broadcast. So, yeah, I just gave you an out. If you don't want to listen to us ramble on, you can go over to the college YouTube, and it's just a raw video feed there. And by the way, Centralia College, I think one of the only in all of the NORPAC, Norwalk, that is bringing us in to do some games like this for them. Most of them are just running raw video. This, we think, is a little more exciting, and Autumn Duran will lead off for Centralia, serving. The first point, she'll get it across, dug out on the back line there. That was Carly Daniels, and that'll be up and a point over to Duran and the Blazers. There's a serve across. Again, dug out by Daniels. Set. Hegarty with a big hit. Nice dig. Good save by Duran. And tie up at the net. Will it get over? It will. What a save that time by Camoza. And Highline could not rally to it. What a save, Tony, there off the net by Camoza.
Yeah, huge save by Camoza, able to get it up, and just quite couldn't get under it on the other side was Haggerty.
Here comes a big hit, blocked at the line. This time it was Howard Johnson. Back comes the Blazers, and they'll just pop it over this time. The libero, nicely done by Duryea. Now here comes the set. Big kill by Taylor Bell. And pushed right back that time by Hegarty to get the point over to Highline. That's good defense. I don't think that hit there is right where Duryea wanted it. It went a little too far, and Hegarty put it away.
Olivia Chapman comes in to serve for the T-Birds.
So Chapman back deep, run. And one hit return by Duryea, and right into the center. Hegarty gets it again. Nice kill shot there by Adrian Haggerty. We're tied 2-2. Here comes Chapman. Jump serve across, dug out, and unable to dig it is Durand. Check that. That's Alexis Howard Johnson. And it's now 3-2. Highline will have their first lead here early on, set number one. Back deep. Alexis Howard Johnson set. Big kill shot and good. Carrie Sadri drills it. What a shot that time, Tony, by Carrie. Just destroyed it down the near line.
Yeah. Didn't want to take anything off of it. Came down strong. Nobody was going to block that.
Serve across there by Kendall Camoza. Returning it is Bell. Here comes Sadri again. That'll be touched for some reason. Lindsay Nine reached up and touched it. And that's a point for Centralia. I don't think that had a chance in heck of staying in, Tony.
I think she thought it got tipped off of the wall at the two blockers at first.
There's a serve again by Camoza.
Because it looked like it did have an odd bounce to it.
Great dig by Sadri there. Here comes Alexis Howard Johnson, gets it across. Nine with a set. Back, big kill shot. Beautiful that time by Taylor Bell of Highline. And we are tied at fours. As going back to serve will be Taylor Bell, I believe. Is that two? Yeah. Bell will get it across, dug out by Duryea. One hit return, and it falls in. Duryea was not happy with that. She wanted to set it, didn't intend for it to go over, but it worked.
Somehow it goes in. And now Southery will drop back to serve.
5-4 Centralia. Big hit, dug out, back line by Nine. Haggerty will hit it. Point out where the ball went. And Haggerty will go back to serve. Off the kill there. Tied again at fives. There's a set that time by Timmons. Big hit, ripping it. Howard Johnson. Hojo. And coming in, we had a sub. Let's see who came in. I think it was Jasmine Martinez from Caldwell, Idaho. So Centralia with a 6-5 lead.
And going back to serve is Duryea.
So here comes Nicole from Onalaska. There's the set. Blocked at the line by Durand. What
Getting
a block.
Was Martinez. But that was not going to get over.
There's the serve across. Big hit. Dig. Here's the set. And Durand will get it over, and that'll drop in. Highline can't rally to it. Another Durand point there. It's a block and now a kill. And Duryea has pushed the Blazers to a 8-5 lead early on here. Serve across. A little soft serve that time. Almost dropped in. And the kill shot will come from Carly Daniels. That'll go off of Durand that time. Nice shot by Daniels. They'll go back to Highline, but trailing now 8-6. Back to serve is Mahie Kawa for Highline, dug out by Duryea. Over to Timmons, big hit. Back line for Durand. Durand looking to block. Nice save by Sadri. Digging it out there, Hayden Blazer. Duryea will set it across. There's 9. Over to Daniels. Nice save by Sadri. Tapped over by Timmons. Big hit, blocked up front, and that'll drop out. And the point over to Highline, but a heck of an effort by Kunihisa. Makes it 8-7. And serving it is Kawa. She'll get it across. Duryea is there. Sadri sets. Sent over by Blazer. Deep 9 will get it. Back here comes Zoe. Dig by Sadri. Can't quite get there. And the kill shot from Gaines will tie this up at 8. So here comes Kawa again. She'll serve it across. Tape shot dug out by Kunihisa. Over to Duryea. Durand will send it down the line. Popped up there by Kawa. Back it goes to Daniels. Deep trying to dig it. And, can't quite get it over. Just unable to dig it out again. Blazer unbelievably even got to that there, Tony. But now 9-8. A nice little 3-point run here by Kawa to take the lead for Highline. Blazers looking to break the serve. Set. Here comes Durand. Big hit off the net by Kunihisa. And now Durand will send it middle of the defense. Here comes the set. Big kill shot. And that was Gaines. She hammered that one through.
Timeout going to be called by the Blazers.
And they want to talk things over, see if they can't break this run that they're on. A 4-point run by Kawa has given Highline a 10-8 lead. We'll be back after this.
The Visiting Nurses Foundation, in association with Assured Home Health and Hospice, provides essential services to home health and hospice patients and families. The Visiting Nurses Foundation funds programs, purchases medical equipment, and cares for the medically needy. You can help the mission of Visiting Nurses and get a great deal at the same time by shopping at the Visiting Nurses thrift shops in Centralia and Chehalis. Click on the ad on the Eli Sports Network to the Visiting Nurses website for locations and more bargains. Visiting Nurses, there in your time of need.
And we're back here at Michael Smith Gymnasium at Centralia College. As the Centralia Blazers now trailing 10-8, Tony, after leading 8-5, so 5 straight points here for Highline.
Yeah, they're able to come back. It was a great job serving by Duryea that ended, and then the Highline T-Birds came right back.
Nice Save there by Highline, and another kill shot. As it looked like Durand had it, but they couldn't get it, and that's 5 straight here for Kawa.
And that was Gaines that put that one down.
So here comes Kawa. Over it goes. And that's too far, too long, too deep, not playable. So an unforced error.
And that'll send Kunihisa back to serve.
And they need to run off a few now, trailing 11-9. Here comes Kunihisa. Fires it across, dug out by 9. Over goes to Kawa. Durand, or check that, Savary. Nice little push shot there by Durand to get it over. There's a nice dig, backline there by Savary. Duryea gets it over, Kawa digs. Over to Gaines, too deep, will it touch? Yeah, that'll touch Kunihisa. Went up for it. Just a natural reaction there, Tony, and didn't want to do that. So it goes back to Highline with a 12-9 lead.
And that'll be Carly Daniels over to serve for the T-Birds. Player try to tie her shoe real quick.
And yep, we got a little equipment issue here. I think that's
Gaines.
Gaines up front, Zoe.
All good now.
Carly Daniels set to serve this one. Duryea with a dig over to Kunihisa. Setting up, and a good shot that time by Kendall Camoza, finding the back corner.
Great shot.
Great placement there by Kendall.
Everybody for all Highline could do was watch. And now back is Timmons to serve.
Comes Payton, gets it over, 9 digs. Big hit by Bell, dug out by Duryea. Timmons over to Durand and kills it. That's a great kill by Durand, but Tony Duryea really set that up for her.
That was a great setup by Duryea, and Durand getting up. Former basketball player, still has the hops.
Kunihisa one hit return into the net. They get it over, it'll go out, and it's tied up now, 12-12. So Timmons bringing the Blazers back. The serve across, dug out there by Daniels. Over to Kawa, big hit, and good, just inside the sideline. On a nice cross-court kill shot there. I think that was Gaines, wasn't it?
It looked like it, yeah, that was Gaines.
But a 1-point lead now. Back to serve is 9. She wears number 9, too. Here's the set. Durand off of Kawa. What a great reaction by Kawa. A little dump shot that time. That'll hit the floor. Kawa thought she got underneath it. The official said, nope, that bounced. Back over to Centralia. We're tied at 13. Back to serve is Durand. Here comes Autumn. Gets it across. Here's the set. Haggerty gets it across. Now deep goes Kunihisa. 9 will dig it over to Kawa. Big hit by Haggerty. Trying to keep it alive. No, won't get it over as they ping pong that around. So right now trading points. And Highline with a 14-13 lead.
And back on to serve is Olivia Chapman.
Chapman back in. With a 1-point lead, 14-13. The run jump serve punched up by Howard Johnson. Here comes Hojo ripping it down the near side and good. Or the far side, I should say. Great placement by Alexis Howard Johnson. We're tied again at 14. And here comes Kendall Camoza. Camoza fires it across, dug out by Chapman. Big kill shot that time. Taylor Bell rips it. Highline will retake the lead, 15-14. as Bell will go back to serve now. Gets it across. Duryea with a dig, setting up Johnson. Little tip shot back. Right there to block it was Daniels.
I think that was Haggerty that got on that block.
So 16-14, a 2-point lead. And the hit across, dug out by Howard Johnson. Sadri goes cross court. Nice dig there. And that'll go off the blocker up front. And now a little run here by Highline gives them a 17-14 lead. Blazers got a battle back here. Bell with the serve. Gets it across, dug out by Duryea. Here comes the set. Over to Kunahisa. Blocked. Haggerty keeps it alive, but it goes back too far. And Centralia will get that point and get back within two, trailing 17-15. And Sadri goes back to serve.
Romig will check in for Centralia.
Courtney Romig from Westlake, Utah. And here comes Sadri. Deep shot there. Bell. Blocked, and that'll be touched. And blocked and out of bounds. So the point right back over to Highline. They'll go back to a 3-point lead, 18-15.
Haggerty will drop back to serve.
Duryea barely gets it. Kunahisa now getting it over is Alexis Howard Johnson. Little tip shot, dig out by Duran. There's the set from Robig. Duryea gets it deep. Bell, set, big hit, block. Howard Johnson, nice save by Alexis. Tip there, back over it goes to Highline. And we'll have a lift or a double hit called. And that'll go over to Centralia.
Duryea will serve.
So back to a 2-point game. Should be 18-16, shouldn't it? Yeah, should be.
Blazer and Timmons both check in for Centralia.
So here comes the serve. Back to Daniels, dug out, one hit return, pushed, right back it goes. Nicely done by Timmons. And we'll have another double hit called on.
That was a great return that time by Timmons.
That was a tremendous, great reaction by Peyton.
Heads up, just a tip right back over.
So 18-17. Highline with a lead. Centralia trying to tie it here. Here comes Daniels, deep block. Great dig by Blazer, and Timmons will get it over. Dug out by 9. Back it goes. Another big hit. This time it'll fall in front of Blazers. You can't run that one down. But a heck of a dig there by Blazer that time. Wow. 19-17 lead.
Kawa on to serve.
And she's the one that made the big run with 5 points when they trailed 8-6. They've not trailed since. Durant trying to rip it. That'll be partially blocked by Gaines. Cross court, dug out there by Blazer. Over to Timmons. Here comes Durant. Little push shot. Nice dig and save there by
Gaines, but blocked by Durant.
Yep, by Daniels is the one that dug that out. And Durant will block Gaines there. Back it goes to Centralia, trailing by 1, 19-18. Kunahisa back to serve. Here comes Skyla. To the cross. Here comes the set. Big hit blocked. We'll go backwards and cannot run it down. And we're tied at 19. Kunahisa would love to run off. 6 more in a row here. Timeout going to be called by Highline. But the Blazers have battled back to even this one up. 19 apiece. We'll be back with more from Centralia versus Highline here on the Eli Sports Network.
Pacific Mobile Structures are big supporters of kids and athletics. Pacific Mobile Structures is the leader in temporary structures. If you are in need of temporary office space on a work site or for overflow space, or if your building is in need of major renovation, Pacific Mobile Structures can keep your company at work. Pacific Mobile Structures has a wide variety of square footage to fit your needs, and the structures do not have to be temporary. Pacific Mobile Structures can also offer you permanent space for a fraction of the cost to build your own. Go online to check out Pacific Mobile Structures.
And we're back here at Centralia's Michael Smith Gymnasium, Centralia College, the Blazers, taking on the Highline T-Birds, and we're all square, 19-19, Tony. And the Blazers have done a really nice job of digging out of the hole that they made for themselves earlier on. And now with Kunahisa serving, a chance to take the lead back for the first time since they led 8-6, actually 8-7. And they will on an ace. First ace of the match for Kunahisa. And that'll give the Blazers a 2019 lead. Blazers trying to give themselves a little breathing room here. Nice low hard drive. 9 will kick it up. Over it goes back to 9. Soft serve there. Durant setting up by Timmons. Trying to kill it by Camoza. Back it goes, blocked at the line by Durant. Here comes Daniels. Daniels deep. Here's set by Kunahisa. Durant trying to kill it. She will. Daniels will block it. And it's now 21-19. Blazers, and another timeout going to be called. This time, again, by Highline. I think we'll stick here this time here, Tony. 21-19 came out of this. What a run here by Kunahisa at the line with 3 straight points, but the play up front has been spectacular.
Yeah, up front, the blocking of Duran and all of those players.
Well, like Timmons on that save.
Timmons on the save.
It's been the digs.
Blazer being able to dig out some of the ones that she has. Everybody's doing their part for the Blazers so far. That's why they have this lead, because everybody is really working hard for the Blazers.
Yeah, no question about it. As we get set here, I think the basketball team is here, the men's basketball team, to cheer on the volleyball team. Basketball not too far away. We'll be covering some Blazer basketball, both men's and women's.
A little House of Pain being played.
And we're set to go here, 21-19. And here comes Kunahisa. Serve across. Big hit, dug out. And a point over to Highline. So this time the timeout works. And Daniels will drop back to serve for Highline. So here comes Daniels. Gets it across and out. Unforced error. A terrible time for that. You don't want to trade points right now if you're Highline, and that's perfect for Centralia, 22-20. You just get the feeling if Timmons can get 1 point here, Tony, that is going to be a hard one for Highline to handle. So they come back. Bell on a runner. Here comes the set. Can't get it over on the 1 hit. That'll be 4 hits. And back it goes to Highline, trailing 22-21.
And 9 will serve.
9 gets it across, dug out there by Sadri, over to Kunahisa. Duryea just puts, I didn't know if that was going to get across the net, but we'll have a lift called under there on Highline. And now it's 23-21 Centralia. Smelling victory here. Back to serve is Autumn Durand. Here comes Autumn, gets it across, dig out, set, kick across, dig.
That was a great dig by Timmons again.
And back comes Bell Dug out by Durand, and that'll be short. And that'll go back over to Highline. And back to serve is going to be Chapman, who comes back in. Serve across. Dig out there. Here comes Timmons. Big hit by Savory, and Savory with a kill to make it game point here.
And Camoza will do the serving.
Serve from Camoza. Trying to give the first game to the Blazers. Haggerty will get it over to Bell. Blocked at the line, and that'll be it. Was that Savory or Howard Johnson?
I think it was Savory.
It's like Savory with a block and a kill to finish this. And the Blazers will win it 25-22 to go up 1-0 on Highline. All right, we'll take a timeout when we come back. Set number 2 is next here on the Eli Sports Network.
Physical therapy in Tumwater, Olympia, and Lacey has made a huge name in training young athletes. But Proactive is much more than that and caters to all individuals coming back from any type of injury. If you have injured yourself and you need to get back in the game or simple day-to-day life activities, call Proactive Physical Therapy today for an appointment and start your way back to feeling good. Proactive Physical Therapy accepts all insurance, car insurance, workers' comp, Medicare, and VA. You owe it to yourself to feel good and productive. So contact Proactive Physical Therapy in Tumwater, Olympia, and Lacey.
Centralia College is where your success begins. Fresh out of high school, want to extend your athletic career, or are heading back to class for a new career, Centralia College is a great place to start. It's not too early to begin planning, and the Centralia College Foundation can help you pay for your education. The foundation offers more than $500,000 in scholarships every year. You can apply easily by going to centralia.edu/scholarships. Centralia College is where your success begins.
The Holiday Inn Express in Chehalis is pleased to support the student athletes that dedicate themselves to be the best they can be. The Holiday Inn Express offers large, clean rooms with an indoor pool, fitness center, spa, free breakfast, Wi-Fi, and business center. The Chehalis Holiday Inn Express also has 2 meeting rooms and can accommodate up to 100. Call for more details or go online at hiexpress.com, or you can click on the Holiday Inn Express advertisement on the Eli Sports Network. When you are looking to stay overnight, remember the Holiday Inn Express.
Are you an athlete, former athlete, or suffering from athletic-type injuries? Then you need to stop by Pacific Sports Spa and check out the most cutting-edge therapy equipment assembled in one place in all of the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Sports Spa can help you deal with the pain and soreness of sprains, inflammation, or stiff joints and muscles. Check out the services offered by Pacific Sports Spa on their website at pacificsportspa.com. Pacific Sports Spa is an athlete's best friend.
We are back here at Michael Smith Gymnasium. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. And Tony, the Blazers got a huge first win here against Highline. And in their 2 previous matches, they lost both of the openers in tight matches. So to get that win, that's a big psychological advantage here, I think, for Centralia.
Yeah, that's a big thing for the Blazers. To get off to that good start. They had a lead, they lost it, they came back and were able to rally and get around the ball and be able to make some plays when they needed to, and they were able to close out strong. So that's a good showing by the Blazers.
All right, here we go. Highline will start. 9 will serve. Get it over, and that'll be out down the right sideline. And so Centralia will jump out to a 1-0 lead with Autumn Duran back to serve. So Duran will hit it across. Set. Big hit by Bell. Dug out by Duran. Set by Timmons. Back deep. 9. Good push over there. Was
that was
Camosa
Howard Johnson.
Or Hojo? Make it 2-1 or 2-0. There's a dig out by Bell. And that won't even get over. That would have been 4 hits anyway. As Haggerty tried to rip it and ripped it right into the net. Back the other way we go. There's Duran. Over it goes to Gaines, and that'll be too long, too far, too deep. And Gaines not happy with herself. Zoe. And they're down 4-0. A great run here by Duran to get this thing started for Centralia. 1-hit return. Pushed back there by Sadri. Back up, over to Gaines. Big hit. Oh, he can't get it this time as Duran.
That'll end that run.
But a heck of a run there for Centralia. And they jump out to a 4-1 lead as Chapman will drop back to serve. And Gaines comes out for Highline. There's a serve across. There's a dig. Big hit. Nice dig there by 9. Back comes Bell. Blocked at the line. Bell will set it. Nope, we'll have a lift or a double hit. Back it goes to Centralia. And the Blazers go up 5-1 with Camosa back to serve. So Camosa down low, digs, set. Bell looking to kill, but Camosa 1-hit return off the speaker. I don't know, I guess that's no good.
I don't know.
It's out of bounds, I guess, if you hit the speaker. I would think that would be a do-over, but here it's a point for Highline, and back to serve is Bell. Taylor from Kapolei, Hawaii, and blocked at the line. Hojo Haggerty with a nice block. Make it 5-3 here. And Bell will drop back to serve. Serve across, dug out by Duran. There's a set. Sadri digs it. Saved, it'll go out of bounds. And point over to Highline.
Back serving still is Taylor Bell. Bell gets the signal from the sideline, gets in, dug out by Duran. Bump ball will go back to, that is Kunahisa. Kunahisa gets blocked at the line. Point over to the T-Birds, and we are tied at 5s. Serving is Taylor Bell. Bell sends it short. Duran will get there. Sathery puts it up into the air. And that's Duryea, and a palming possible? I don't know.
We haven't figured out what that signal is. We got to ask.
Duryea got called for it. It'll stay with Bell.
And Bell has reeled out 4 straight to take the lead here, 6-5. Highline's first lead of set number 2. Punched across. It's Kunahisa. Here comes the set. Sathery trying to end this, and she does. She'll drill it.
And that was a great setup. Everybody looked up, and they bid on the Hojo spike. Set up Sathery perfectly on the far side.
And she'll drop back to serve now. Here comes Carey. Jump serve deep. Here comes Daniels. And Duryea with a nice dig, but didn't get the ball up high enough for her teammates to rally, so goes right back over to Highline. And they'll take a 7-6 lead here with Haggerty.
Haggerty will serve.
So here comes Haggerty. Gets it across, dig by Kunahisa. Cross court, and that is Romig who's come in, and now we'll have someone into the net from Highline, and that'll go right back over to Centralia, and we're tied at 7s.
Haggerty will go out, and 9 will check back in for Highline.
And Duryea will do the serving, the libero, for Centralia. All even at 7. Centralia had a 5-1 lead. Highline has come back, took the lead, and Centralia has come back to tie it. Daniels with a kill. Nice dig. Here comes Kunahisa. Deep and in the corner and good. What a shot there by Kunahisa.
Good redirection by Kunahisa to get that one in.
Yep, right back in the left far corner. Dropped it in. Serve across, and that one an ace. Just a hard serve. And Bell tried to get underneath it to pop it up. Could not do it, went right into the ground. And the Blazers will take a 9-7 lead. So Duryea from Onalaska looking to add to it. Low line drive again. Here comes the set. Daniels off the front blockers, unable to save it. Centralia, back it goes to Highline. Now trailing 9-8.
Gaines back in for Highline.
Kawa, who went on that big service run in the first to give them that lead to begin with, Tony, is back to serve. She reeled off 5 in a row. Coach Littleman and the T-Birds would love to see that again. And
Duryea,
it's not going to happen.
Duryea ends that thinking right away. With
Nicely done.
Power shot.
And a 10-8 lead for the Blazers, and back goes Kunahisa to serve. And here, this is where you just want to try and pick 1 or 2 up as you go when you get the serve back. So get it across. There's the set. Big hit, dig out, off the net, can't do it. Good attempt there by Duryea. Gaines put that one away, and she'll take the ball to serve it now for the T-Birds.
Daniels will serve.
So here comes Carly. Little soft serve there. Nice save by 9, and that'll be killed by Durand. He says, nope, you're not going to get away with that little soft serve, and boom, out go the lights there.
Back over to the Blazers, and Timmons will serve.
With an 11-9 lead, here comes Peyton. And they're doing a little cleanup job on the floor there. A little sweat or something hit the floor. Got the towel out. All right, here we go. And Timmons back to serve. Pops it across. 9 saves it. Beautiful save. They'll send it deep, and that'll hit in. That's a heck of a shot. I think that was Bell over there.
That was Bell. Nice little deep shot.
We'll make it 11-10. Back to serve is 9. Let's get it over to Duryea. Set. Big hit. Zoe Gaines into the net. And right back it goes to Centralia. The Blazers up 12-10. We'll send Autumn Duran back, who started this off with 3 straight points. Gave the Blazers a 4-0 lead at one point. They have a 12-10 lead. Bell Duran with a nice dig up into the rafters, comes back, and Camoza right downtown between defenders.
Took something off of it, and it looks like Bell thought that that was going to be deflected as well.
And Camoza with great placement there. That's, again, kill shots don't have to be these tremendous booming kill shots all the time. Placement is more important. Back comes Haggerty. She'll get it across. Here comes the set. Back deep. That'll be touched.
And it still fell in.
Yeah. I think it was going to fall in anyway. It's hard to see that yellow line. For me, there's kind of a glare, but you can see the court line there. And Durand has reeled off 2 to give them a 14-10 lead over Highline. Back deep and too deep and out. Durand trying to push the back line there, but still ends up with an extra point on the lead now after that exchange. 14-11.
And Chapman will serve for the T-Birds.
Here comes Olivia, the freshman from Renton, from Hazen High School. Serves across. Duryea will set it. Over to Timmons. We'll go off the blockers up front. Here comes a set. Bell blocked by Hojo. And out. Oh. Down there to the near side there. So Chapman will get one of those points back. They trail 14-12. Serve across. There's Alexis Howard Johnson. Back to Hojo, and that'll be dug out by Daniels. And now we'll have a lift for 2 hits. That'll go back over to Centralia with a 15-12 lead.
And
Camoza going back to
head
serve.
coach Littleman saying that's not that bad, that shouldn't be called.
Well, live with it. She's called it all night. So here comes Bell deep, and that'll be pressed as Camoza came right at her. Again, she tried to get underneath that, and it went the wrong way on her. A 15-13 lead for Centralia, and Bell is back to serve. There's the dig, set, big hit into the middle, kept alive, and 9 will get it across. Set by Sadri.
Hojo.
Oh, what a little push shot.
Little no-look flick over her shoulder. What a great shot that was.
16-13, and back to serve is Sadri. Serve across. Dug out by Chapman. Set by Kawa. Haggerty will kill it. And we'll go right back over to Highline. So trading points here, T. If you're going to trade points, you're happy to be on top. It's 16-14. And Haggerty will go back to serve it. Serves across. Duryea with a dig. Durand over to Alexis Howard Johnson. Bell, the dig over to Daniels. Blocked at the line. That might have been Romig. Courtney Romig in there along with Howard Johnson for the nice block.
Now Duryea will drop back to serve. Hayden Blazer checks back in.
And if you can get a couple of points here, man, unforced error. I think that might be the first one of the match for Centralia.
Into the net, yes. Durant had one that went long.
Oh, that's right, yeah. So 17-15, and back to serve is Kawa. Kawa, dig there, back over, push back by Daniels. Back and forth they go, now sent over by Timmons. Back it goes Daniels, looking to block and out. It did not touch him. I thought it hit someone off of Centralia. It did not, and the Blazers will take an 18-15 lead.
And Kunihisa will serve.
Kunihisa scored a couple of points in her first. She'll send that deep and in, an ace. I thought it was going to go long too. I don't blame the back line for
Bell and 9, both of them thought it was going. They called it out. And a timeout going to be called by the T-Birds. 19-15, Blazers lead set 2. They already lead 1-0.
Working together for a common goal. That's what teamwork is all about. Tom and Karen Alderson and all the staff at Awards West Printwares congratulates all of our local athletes for the time and effort they have invested in learning to play their game and in learning how to be good teammates. At Awards West Printwares, we take a lot of pride in working as a team to provide quality custom awards, screen printing, embroidery, and banners. Alderson's Awards West Printwares on Kresge in Centralia.
And we're back here at Centralia's Michael Smith Gymnasium, Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. And the Blazers with a 19-15 lead here, Tony. Already up 1-0. And Kunahisa back to serve it.
See what Kunahisa, what Skyla can do here. And there's the whistle to get started.
Fired across, dug out there by Bell over to Kawa. Daniels blocked at the line this time. That will work for Highline, but they get that one extra point, Tony. Instead of a 2-point game, it's now a 3-point game. 19-16 with Daniels taking the serve. Durand had a big kill shot on her last serve for a one serve. This is a one hit over, blocked by Timmons, and that'll go out of bounds.
Durant went diving for it.
We'll make it 19-17. So Centralia looking to dig deep here, not wanting to give up this lead that they work to get. Daniels sends it over. Duryea with a dig over to Kunahisa. Southery will get it, middle of the pack there. Daniels with the dig over to Kawa. Bell looking to kill it, and good. Just inside the back line. Bell with a nice kill.
1-point game, 19-18. Blazers with the lead.
But Daniels and Highline trying to charge here. Here comes Carly. Serve across. There's the dig by Kunahisa. Big hit up front by Durand. She not only hit it big, she had a great location.
And that ends that run and gives the Blazers the 2-point lead.
20-18.
Timmons to serve.
Timmons back, and we got the official talking.
Looks like the head coaching staff was not happy with that in call. They'll let it stand, though.
Yep. That's where it goes. Serve across. There's the dig. Set. Pushed over. Back over to Centralia. Camoza gets in the middle, and 9 can't dig it out. Lindsay. And a big point there for Centralia to go back up by 3, 21-18. Blazers trying to go up 2-0 here on Highline. Little soft serve in the middle, dug out there by Daniels. Over to Kawa. Bell looking to kill it, blocked there by Sadri. Blocked again at the line, but Gaines will power it over. And Highline will get the ball back, but trailing by 2, 21-19. Back to serve is Lindsay 9. So here comes 9. Over it goes. Dug out by Kunahisa. Big hit by Durand. Blocked by Haggerty. Over it goes. Partially blocked there by Haggerty. Back to Gaines. Deep. And that'll go off the fingertips there of Camoza, I think, or Durand. And a point over to Highline to pull within 1. 21-20. Highline trying to dig here. Carly Gaines imploring her teammates to dig deep. Kunahisa and the Blazers. A little tip shot there by Durand. Nice recovery by Highline. Partially blocked, set. Here comes Sadri and into the net.
Off the tape it goes.
Yep, we're all tied at 21-21 with 9. Back serving. The timeout going to be called by Centralia. So we'll step away as well, all even at 21-21. Highline with a serve. We'll be back after this here on the Eli Sports Network.
You know you want this. It's the foundation that opens the door to opportunity. Centralia College Bachelor's of Applied Science and Management degree is your credential for success. Start your journey now with a hybrid 2-year degree at Centralia College. Then move into the college's acclaimed bachelor's program. If finances are an issue, the Centralia College Foundation may be able to help you. Simply go online today and fill out an application. For more information, go to centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins.
And we're back. At Centralia College Michael Smith Gymnasium. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. It's all even, Tony. 21-21. 9 and the Highline T-Birds have done a great job to get back in this, trailing 20 to 18, 21-19, starting the serve. Big serve there, and an ace for 9 to take the lead.
9. Low line drive goes right off the hands of Duryea.
So 22-21. A must point here for the Blazers. Dug out by Duryea, sent over. Setting up Gaines. She'll drop one in there again. Duryea with a nice save. Blocked. Trying to keep it alive. That'll be a double hit.
On
Sathry, and it's now 23-21. And 4 in a row here for 9.
And 9 feeling it, goes and runs the ball down. Trying to go quickly. Duryea again, but nobody's there.
And right now, the Blazers look out of sync. And Highline is on a run here. 5 in a row. The timeout going to be called, but we'll stay here this time, Tony. And right now, Coach Gordon trying to calm her players down and say, hey, get this point, and then we just got to get 2 to get back in this to push this to extra frames right now. Yep, we kind of blew an opportunity here, but you got to calm down and get back to what got you to this point to begin with. You're all kind of frantic out there right now. Let's calm this down.
Everybody talk to each other, know where you're supposed to be at, because they have served to the same spot every time, and they're leaving Duryea on an island that it's been one hit right back, and that set up the T-Birds really well on every time. The last 3 serves coming off the hands of 9.
All right. The Blazers coming back out on the floor and trying to put this one away is Lindsay 9. And Lindsay again from Vancouver, Kingsway. And here we go. So, game point, 9. Deep serve dug out there by Kunihisa. Blocked at the line, and we'll have a point. We'll have we'll have a lift on Centralia, and that will be it. 25-21. Highline will even this match up. It's all square at 1 apiece, and that is disappointing to the Blazers, who had a 3-point lead late, 19-16 at one point, and could not hold that. 19-16, and they got outscored 9-2 down the stretch by Highline, who takes game 2. All right, we'll have a 10-minute break here. So we'll be back. We'll take an extended break here. We'll take about a 3 to 4 minute break here, and then come back with a quick comment, take another break, and then we'll have set number 3 on the way. All even at 1 apiece, Highline and Centralia here on the Eli Sports Network.
Now to get serious about improving yourself to reach your goals. We all know that college recruiters and professional scouts put a lot of importance on those tangible measurements, such as a 40 time, your vertical leap, cone drills, and so on. Proactive Physical Therapy in Tumwater has a special, unique training program that will improve your results across the board. If you are serious about raising your performance to the next level, you need to talk with the pros today at Proactive Physical Therapy. Check them out online or call for an appointment today.
GNC in Chehalis is the place to stop for quality vitamins and sports nutrition products. GNC offers a large selection of multivitamins that meet the needs of men, women, kids, and teens. Locally owned since 1993 by the Kerner family, Chehalis GNC invites you to come in today for a healthy new you. Ask about GNC's free reward program to start receiving rebates on all your purchases. Chehalis GNC in the Twin City Town Center, across from Starbucks. GNC, come in and live well.
Weichert Reynolds Realty in Olympia is proud to support all student athletes as they strive to be the best. There are a lot of similarities between athletes and the professionals you'll meet at Weichert Reynolds Realty. Both know that hard work is not enough to be the best, but you must couple that hard work with attention to detail. Focus on the big picture, be creative and inventive, and those are just the obvious traits. When you come through the doors of Weichert Reynolds Realty at 2532 Pacific Avenue in Olympia, you'll be taken care of by their team of all-stars. Looking to buy or sell in Thurston County and surrounding areas? Your first call should be to Weichert Reynolds Real Estate at 360-412-6731. When it comes to real estate, turn to the pros at Weichert Reynolds.
When is the right time to make a move? It's always the biggest question many have when it comes to finances. Your biggest investment, your home, can be the source of extra cash you could use right now. Or maybe it's not the right time to refinance. Get your questions answered from the pros at Mortgage One Northwest in Hawks Prairie. Mortgage One Northwest gives you straight answers so you can make the best decision. Your friend in the mortgage business is Mortgage One Northwest. NMLS 82426.
And back here at Centralia College Gymnasium, in between the second and third set, all even at one apiece. The Blazers had a 19-16 lead and then get outscored 9-2 down the stretch to lose that second set. But it's all even. We'll see if they can get back into the lead next. All right, we're going to take just a musical timeout. We've got about 6 minutes until set 3. We'll be back just before set 3 gets underway here on the Eli Sports Network.
You held me at night, cuddled me and said everything would be alright, even though in dreams we're still running through the sand. It's just been so long that I can't hold your hand.
Even with the scars that part of my name, even though I caved and gave up on my fame, even though it seems I just left, I came through. If you sing one more song, know that I'll sing with you. And if you want to find me on the stage, I won't be in that bind, that cage. And if you change your mind someday, oh, I was left behind, I'll stay.
Even with the way you smile on the stage, how you look so happy and fulfilled whenever you played, it still hit me deep. It's so hard to stand. It's just been so long that I can't hold your hand. It's just been so long that I can't hold your hand.
I wanna take you for a ride through the countryside, just you and me in the sunrise. I wanna take you for a ride.
Let me take you for a ride through the countryside. Just you and me in the sunrise. I wanna take you for a ride, leave it all behind. No plan in mind, heading for the sunrise. Sitting in the back of my truck, watching the sun come up. You and me, baby, watching the sunrise. I know the perfect spot when the sun's up, but it ain't out. And I'll keep you warm, watching the sunrise. Friday night when the moon is bright, sipping moonshine from the bottle, talking about tomorrows. Time flies by when you feel so high, and there ain't no better way for this night to end. Right here, baby. Oh, sitting in the back of my truck, yeah, watching the sun come up. You and me, baby, watching the sunrise. I know the perfect spot when the sun's up, but it ain't hot. I'll keep you warm, watching the sunrise. Sitting in the back of my truck, watching the sun come up. You and me, baby, watching the sunrise. I know the perfect spot when the sun's up, but it ain't hot. And I'll keep you warm, watching the sunrise. Sitting in the back of my truck, watching the sun come up. You and me, baby, watching the sunrise. I know the perfect spot when the sun's up, but it ain't hot.
And we're back here at Centralia College. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. I'd forgotten they'd taken these little longer breaks in between the second and third set. But it's nice. Got a chance to get up, walk around. The Centralia Blazer men's basketball team is here, and we're looking forward to understand that this Sunday is their first scrimmage up at PLU, but they're in formal practice as well. Along with the Lady Blazers, there'll be a couple of well, most of them are double headers, so we're supposed to do 3, Tony. I have a hunch we may sneak over here a little more than 3 times.
I think that'll be the case. Is we're getting a little instant replay action on the from the camera feed that you can see on YouTube or Twitter, whichever one you're watching, on Periscope, whatever form you decided to listen to, or
watch is what you're
whatever you're watching, or if you want to listen to us on Mixer, you can do that as well.
Yep, exactly, if that's all you have. But in the meantime, we are about ready to get underway here. Now, let's see how the Blazers come out, because they know you have to have the feeling, Tony, that they felt they let one set get away there in set number 2 after that impressive win in set 1.
Yeah, they're going to have to get out, and that last one they knew that they blew a lead. They're going to have to come out and play a little bit stronger and close this third set out.
And, you know, I think we went through, I don't know how many, probably 4 or 5 serves where it's just back and forth trading points. And those are the ones where if you can just pick up 1 point here, 1 point there, they could have made the difference. And Centralia will start here the third set with Autumn Durand, and she'll serve it over. Big hit, and Durand, Timmons can't get to it.
That's Gaines with the kill.
Gaines drilled that one, and going back to serve will be Olivia Chapman, and out goes Zoe Gaines. So Chapman, 1-0 lead, jump serve, deep, dug out by Duryea, set by Timmons. Sathery off the front line. Daniels keeps it alive. Little push back there. Nice job by Daniels. Great tip there by Howard Johnson. Hojo with a block now. And that'll go through, and we'll have a point as Alexis was into the net.
But what a great job by her. Got the shot blocked and then went right back up and blocked the shot again.
2-0. Here comes Chapman, and an unforced error. So Centralia on the board, 2-1, trailing, and back goes Camoza to serve. Camoza fires it across, dug out. Here's the set. Back deep. Oh, and can't get it over.
Howard Johnson is expecting that one to be a high and slow bump right back towards her.
3-1 lead for Highline, and Bell will go back to serve for the T-Birds. She'll get it across, dug out by Howard Johnson, and that go sideways, and that's an ace. So 4-1, and it's Highline now with the early run, taking that momentum out of the last part of set 2, and it's rolling up here in set 3. Over it goes. There's the set. Sathry will rip it deep and good. That's a heck of a rip by Sathry.
Hits that back line, and she will go back to serve now.
Trailing 4-2. Here comes Carey. Sathry, jump serve, deep, dug out by Bell. Set by Kawa, back deep, Sathry with a dig. Beautiful, set, and Romig will dump it across. Back it goes to Centralia. Duran, back to Hojo, she'll rip it. One-hand save there by Bell. Back to Daniels, dug out there by Duryea. Here comes Kunahisa. She'll send it deep, kept alive by Bell, and over it goes by Kawa. Duran setting up Kunahisa again, deep. There's Bell again. There's 9 over to Daniels. She'll run it. Duryea will set up. Romig block, set, dig by Duran over to Kunahisa, and this time over her head into the net. And a great rally that time, but it goes to Highline. Can't let those get to you, though, Tony. You got to keep focused.
Good sets, and that was back and forth both ways.
And Haggerty will go back to serve. Out goes 9. He will serve across. There's the set. And just Romig has to hustle to get it across, and she does. Big kill by Daniels, and Sathry just can't get to it. And a nice kill shot there, and 6-2. Highline in control here early on in set 3, trying to go up 2-1. Haggerty will send it deep. Duryea, set. Over it goes by Duran. Back to Highline. Blocked by Hojo. Daniels partially blocked. Duryea can't run it down, no, and the point over to Highline, and it's now 7-2, and a timeout going to be called by Coach Gordon. Trying to settle their Blazers down here now, trailing 7-2. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll see if Centralia can get back to the scoring track. Here on the Highline Sports Network.
Are you an athlete, former athlete, or suffering from athletic-type injuries? Then you need to stop by Pacific Sports Spa and check out the most cutting-edge therapy equipment assembled in one place in all of the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Sports Spa can help you deal with the pain and soreness of sprains, inflammation, or stiff joints and muscles. Check out the services offered by Pacific Sports Spa on their website at pacificsportspa.com. Pacific Sports Spa is an athlete's best friend.
And we're back here at Centralia College, Michael Smith Gymnasium, as the Blazers trailing Highline 7-2. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. And the good work of the Centralia College television department here. Bill, our man Bill back there, setting us up big time. All right, here we go. Haggerty with the serve. Gets it across. Duryea. Low. And Hojo changes it up. Pushes it down hard. And great reaction that time by Alexis. As they get the ball back, trailing 7-3, and Duryea will go back to serve.
And Timmons and Blazer will check back in for the college, for Centralia.
All right, here we go. Duryea back to serve. Fires it across and dug out nicely by Kawa. Sattery saves it. Duryea over to Timmons. Timmons soft served it up. Here comes Chapman into the net. That would have been 4 hits. And now it's 7-4. And Bell may have found a sticky spot there on the floor. Well, here comes Duryea trying to make it 2 in a row here. Try to cut into this, further into this deficit. Right in the center of the defense. Bell will dig it out over to Kawa. Big hit by Daniels. Blazer gets under it. Duryea again, middle of the defense. Set. Daniels. Oh, and this time Blazer cannot get underneath that. Just missed it. A point over to Highline. We'll go up 8-4.
And Kawa will go back to serve.
So here comes Kawa. Dug out by Duryea. Pushed. And Durand with a nice assist over for the point. And the Blazers will get it back, trailing 8-5. And that'll be Kunahisa back to serve. Serve across, set. Push out, and Durand with a block and a great save, but unable to do it. What hustle there by Bell. She ended up 12 feet on the other side, on the Centralia side. But a good point there for Kunahisa. 8-6. Pull within 2. So get it across deep. Bell will dig. Set. Big hit. Dug out by Kunahisa, but it'll go off the side and out. Highline will hold a 9-6 lead with Daniels back to serve.
Harley from Coeur d'Alene.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. The big lake. Gets it across there. Here comes the set. Big hit by Durand, and she'll drill it in between defenders. And Centralia starting to get that feeling back, Tony. They've kind of felt like they've been on their heels. They're looking like they're feeling more like they're attacking now.
Yeah, it's not all the T-Birds doing all the work now. Blazers are starting to feel it themselves.
Bell over to Kawa. Back to Bell, and that will be in as Duryea thought that was going to go out, but a nice kill shot by Bell to get it back to Highline, leading 10-7. Back to serve will be 9, and she did a lot of damage in that second set, serving 7 straight points for the win. Back deep and too long that time. So another point for 9.
Making it 11-7.
Back to a 4-point lead. Gets it across. Duryea set. Durand pushes it down, but nice save there by Kawa. Bell, Duryea with a nice save. Back deep, Timmons pushed deep by Durand, and that'll be too far and out. Good idea by Autumn, just too far. And 9 getting on a roll here again, back to a 5-point Highline lead, 12-7.
And Durand, 9 likes to work fast.
She does. Duryea with a dig over to Timmons. Sattery will punch it in, and it's good. And the point over to Centralia, now down 12-8.
Howard Johnson checks back in.
Durand back to line to serve. Here comes Autumn. Put it across right in the middle of the defense to Daniels. Over to Gaines. Gaines, side shot, and out. Did not hit the sideline. And a point over to Duran and the Blazers, 12-9. Duran, nice low line drive. Nice dig by Daniels. Duran over to Sadri. Sadri drops it. Over to Kawhi. And that'll be out. Good call there by Timmons. She saw that all the way.
A little long trying to go across the court again. Hasn't been able to rein that one in yet.
So 12-10, and here comes Duran. Back deep, dug out there. Haggerty will kill it. And the side judge here did not see it. I didn't see it either.
I didn't either.
So it's going to be a redo. The Highline coach is not happy with a no call. They'll get the redo. Duran put it in the middle of the defense and an ace.
Now it's 12-11. Highline with the lead.
Duran trying to tie it up here. After trailing by as many as 5. There's the dig. Big hit that time, and Gaines says that one's not out. But a nice run there by Duran to get them back in this, trailing 13-11. Back to serve goes Olivia Chapman. She had an unforced error on her second serve when she started this. Serve deep, dug out by Duryea. Timmons set. Big hit by Sadri. Dug out, getting it over. Duryea back to Timmons. Howard Johnson with a big hit. Nice dig there by Highline. Back to Bell. Duran has it. Now Duryea will send it deep. Daniels centered up from Kawhi. Bell trying to dig it, and Duryea with a great kick there, but no one could rally over. I think sometimes both of you have too many going after the loose ball. Get one over there so the other one can bounce it over if they can get there.
Yeah, it looked like that time Camoza had a good shot at it, but her and two other players were all going at the ball.
So 14-11. Chapman back to serve, trying to give Highline a little more breathing space here. Serve across and unforced error.
Now Camoza will drop back to serve.
Trailing 14-12. Camoza did not score her first go-round. Try to change that right here. Gets it across. Big hit, side. Camoza with a dig. Timmons setting up Sadri right in the middle. One hit return is good enough for Highline. That'll make it work. Back it goes over to the T-Birds, up 15-12. Back to serve goes Taylor Bell.
Bell to Duran.
Blocked by Haggerty, but a great, they're going to say 4 hits. They're going to say a lift on Centralia. That'll make it 16-12. Bell capable of running off several points here. Blazers need to battle back right here. Duran over to Sadri, rips it, and it's good. Oh, no, they say it's out. Well, I thought it was touched or something. They say no, they'll give that to Highline. So here comes Bell. Dug out there by Howard Johnson, and unable to get to it is Sadri. 18-12 now, and Bell going on a run. So here comes Bell. Dug out by Duryea. One hit, and nope, that's not going to make it. Timmons thought it might go over. It did not. That'll make it 19-12. And Bell set to go. There's Duran set to Timmons. Over to Sadri. That'll be too deep. That'll be touched. Over it goes to Centralia.
And Sadri will drop back to serve.
She's got a lot of work to do here.
Romig will check back in for the Blazers.
So Blazers down 6 here, 19-13. They've got to battle back. A lot of work for Centralia. Sadri sends that deep, dug out by Chapman. Over it goes to Daniels. Deep, there's Sadri. Off the beam, stays alive. Duryea, deep and in. What a shot by Duryea. That'll make it 19-14. Tony, you're in this position. You just got to try to get one at a time here.
Chip away at a lead. You can't get it all back at once.
Here comes Sadri. Dug out. Here comes the set. Blocked at the line by Alexis Howard-Johnson. That'll hit the antenna from Daniels, so that'll go over to Centralia. And they're within 4, 19-15. Timeout, and Coach Littleman's not going to waste any time here for Highline. Say, let's try and put a stop to this immediately. 19-15, Highline with the lead, but Centralia with the ball and on a run. Back in a moment.
The Port of Centralia is a local leader in bringing new family wage jobs to Southwest Washington. The Port of Centralia Board of Commissioners is proud to support the local businesses like the Eli Sports Network and our local kids. There is no doubt our future leaders are those that can commit, are dedicated, and self-motivated. The Port of Centralia believes high school sports is a great way to develop those skills. Best of luck, athletes, from the Port of Centralia.
Back there at Centralia College, 19-15. And Carrie Sadri with the serve, trying to bring the Blazers back. Here comes Carrie. Jump serve across, dug out there by Bell, set by Kawa. Daniels back deep, Sadri with a great save, kept alive, punched over by Howard Johnson. Daniels finds a soft spot, and she'll dump it in there as the ball comes right at us. But that's all right. Tony is there to save us, I thought.
Went short. I had the computer saved.
So back comes Haggerty and Highline with a 20-15 lead. Duryea sends it back. Big hit, Duryea. Back, should have been into the net there, no call. Back deep, that's going to go backwards. The officials missed a call, but it goes to the right place anyway. But Tony, they've got to make up more than just a couple of points here. You need to make a hard run here now, trailing 20-16. And back to serve is Duryea.
Duryea will go back to serve. Timmons and Blazer check back in.
Hayden Blazer on the back line. Duryea sends it back deep. Chapman set by Kawa. Dug out there by Blazer. Set. Little drop shot by Duran and good.
Just couldn't get there was Bell. She saw it coming. Just couldn't make the dive in time.
Great placement there by Duran. 2017. Here comes Duryea. Back deep, dug out, set. Big hit by Daniels. Might have been too deep, but Blazer will save it. Duryea will send it across. Dug out. Quick pass, but Sadri with a great save. Over to Kunahisa. Back deep. Sending it up is Bell. Back it goes to Daniels. Blazer, the one-hit return. There's Sadri.
And they'll call the Blazers into the net.
The Blazers say that was Highline that was into the net. But they'll give it to Highline. Highline with a 21-17 lead. Back to serve is Kawa.
And she's shown that she can go on runs.
Yep. Duryea changed at the last second, and it worked. Duran will push it deep. And that'll go out down the far side and back over to Centralia. But Centralia can't afford to just trade points here, Tony. They need to pick up some here, trailing 21-18 with Kunahisa back to serve. Kunahisa to the cross, set, big hit, and that's too deep, too long, too far, and not playable by Gaines, and it's 21-19, and Kunahisa will let you hit it that far all day.
They're going to go on a run is Kunahisa.
This is set, back deep, Sadri, one-hit return. Oh, that one, she ran up under it too much. And I think that was Kate McGrath in there who pushed that for Highline. And it's a 22-19 lead with Daniels back to serve. Carly Daniels gets it across. Duryea over to Timmons. Durand deep 9, can't run it down. So it's 22-20. And back to serve is Timmons. So here comes Peyton. Nice line drive low. Set up. Blocked at the line. Point back over to Highline as the block does not get over the tape. And Highline can afford to trade points, leading 23-20.
And a timeout called by the Blazers.
Wanting to talk things over, trailing 23-20. Got to get this next point back their way. We'll see if they can do it out of the break here on the Eli Sports Network.
Holiday Inn Express in Chehalis is pleased to support the student athletes that dedicate themselves to be the best they can be. The Holiday Inn Express offers large, clean rooms with an indoor pool, fitness center, spa, free breakfast, Wi-Fi, and business center. The Chehalis Holiday Inn Express also has 2 meeting rooms and can accommodate up to 100. Call for more details or go online at hiexpress.com, or you can click on the Holiday Inn Express advertisement on the Eli Sports Network. When you are looking to stay overnight, remember the Holiday Inn Express.
And we are back at Michael Smith Gymnasium as the Highline T-Birds lead it 23-20 over the Centralia Blazers. Blazers looking to score here and get the serve back, Tony. If they can do that, 23-21, then anything can happen.
Carly Daniels serving.
This is a key service here.
You know, it's 9 serving.
Yep, 9 is back. And here we go. Lindsay 9. Serves it back. Duryea will dig. There's a set. Duran deep. And that'll be touched, and the point will go over to Highline, or over to Centralia. And that was a key point here as Duran will go back to serve, Tony.
That's huge for the Blazers.
So here comes Autumn. Gets it across. Dug out. Haggerty deep and good. What a kill by Haggerty.
Now coming in to serve is going to be Olivia Chapman.
For game point. Must score here for the Blazers. Plain and simple. Here comes Chapman. Serve across, dug out. Here's a set. Sathery deep and out, and that'll do it. 25-21. And Highline will go up 2-1 in this match. And it's a must-win now for the Blazers when we come back here on the Eli Sports Network.
GNC in Chehalis is the place to stop for quality vitamins and sports nutrition products. GNC offers a large selection of multivitamins that meet the needs of men, women, kids, and teens. Locally owned since 1993 by the Kerner family, Chehalis GNC invites you to come in today for a healthy new you. Ask about GNC's free reward program to start receiving rebates on all your purchases. Chehalis GNC in the Twin City Town Center, across from Starbucks. GNC, come in and live well.
Proactive Physical Therapy in Tumwater, Olympia, and Lacey has made a huge name in training young athletes. But Proactive is much more than that and caters to all individuals coming back from any type of injury. If you have injured yourself and you need to get back in the game or simple day-to-day life activities, call Proactive Physical Therapy today for an appointment and start your way back to feeling good. Proactive Physical Therapy accepts all insurance, car insurance, workers' comp, Medicare, and VA. You owe it to yourself to feel good and productive. So contact Proactive Physical Therapy in Tumwater, Olympia, and Lacey.
Weichert Reynolds Realty in Olympia is proud to support all student athletes as they strive to be the best. There are a lot of similarities between athletes and the professionals you'll meet at Weichert Reynolds Realty. Both know that hard work is not enough to be the best, but you must couple that hard work with attention to detail. Focus on the big picture. Be creative and inventive, and those are just the obvious traits. When you come through the doors of Weichert Reynolds Realty at 2532 Pacific Avenue in Olympia, you'll be taken care of by their team of all-stars. Looking to buy or sell in Thurston County and surrounding areas? Your first call should be to Weichert Reynolds Real Estate at 360-412-6731. When it comes to real estate, turn to the pros at Weichert Reynolds.
You know you want this. It's the foundation that opens the door to opportunity. Centralia College Bachelor's of Applied Science and Management degree is your credential for success. Start your journey now with a hybrid 2-year degree at Centralia College. Then move into the college's acclaimed bachelor's program. If finances are an issue, the Centralia College Foundation may be able to help you. Simply go online today and fill out an application. For more information, go to centralia.edu. Centralia College, where your success begins.
And we are back here at Centralia College. 2-1 Highline with the lead. And Tony Davila, Centralia Tigers or Centralia Blazers in a must-win situation.
Yes, they are. They have to pull this one out. They can't mess around anymore. They haven't been messing around, but they can't let anything get by them again.
That big early lead that Highline built actually ended up holding up in that set 3. Here's a serve from 9 over. Here comes Howard Johnson. Nice kill. And that's the way you start.
And Alexis now will take a seat.
Back to serve will be Duryea.
Duryea with the serve. Dug out, nicely done by Daniels. And a shot down the line, but it is off of a blocker. It goes back over to the T-Birds. Coming in to serve will be Olivia Chapman, the 5'2" freshman from Hazen High School. Chapman. Big jump serve. Duryea gets it over. Durant sends it deep. But it is in, and now it'll be Kunihisa back to serve.
Great placement there by Autumn Duran. Kunihisa will step up here to try to build a little lead here and not trade points. Here comes Haggerty out the line, and that will go back over to Highline just like that. As Bell will go back to serve. All tied at 2-2.
Bell gets instructions from the coach.
Serve across. Here's a set. That was Camoza. Nice block there by Durand, and we're going to have a lift called on Highline.
And Timmons will drop back to serve. Blazers lead 3-2. Trading serves.
That is barely going to get over. That hits the tape, and Daniels with a nice save. Haggerty kills it. Durand tries to block it. Can't get it to go back over the net. And as you mentioned, we are trading points here. Now 3-3 with Haggerty back to serve.
And they're trying to clean up some spots on the floor.
See if either side here can break free and build a little lead for themselves. Low line drive serve to Kunihisa. Blocked at the line by McGrath.
Duryea will send it back.
Nice save by Kunihisa. Blocked at the line by McGrath for Highline. Back to Camoza this time. Wow, looked like she carried that. We'll drop it in. Nice little drop shot. I think that was by Sadri.
No, that was Durant.
Durant did that. And they'll go back trading points again, up 4-3. Autumn Durant is going to try and change that here, but she won't with an unforced error into the net. Gives it right back to Highline. We're tied at 4. Back to serve there is Kawa. Serve across. The dig. Sadri. Push it over, but it's out. The point over to Highline.
Wrong side of the antenna.
So they'll take their first lead, or take the lead here. I think their first lead of this set, 5-4. Here comes Kawa. One hit and an ace. And Kawa and Highline now up 6-4. Serve over. Hojo saved by Timmons. Now Howard Johnson gets it across. One hit return. Punched right back by Camoza. And Gaines.
Oh, punch it in.
Yeah, just kind of falls in front of everyone there on the sideline to make it 7-4 and a three-point run here. This is what one of these teams was looking for, a little breakaway, and right now Highline's on a run. Over it goes. Timmons. Howard Johnson with a nice backhand punch just to get it across. Daniels. Great dig by Duran. Timmons will save it. Back it goes. Over to Highline. Miscommunication there. McGrath gets it. Nice save. Camoza. Howard Johnson back deep. Over to 9. 9 gets it to Daniels off the front line. Duran with the dig. Big hit. Howard Johnson going to get caught with a lift. And that's 4 points here for Kawa. Will push the lead now, 8-4.
looking to serve.
Here comes Kawa. That'll be dug out. One hit return. Nope. Will be set up for Hojo. And that'll be touched by Kawa. And that'll finally break it.
That's a good job by Timmons not going into the net. That's twice in a row that those bumps have been right on the net. And she's tiptoed that line and been able to keep it in and get the set.
And Camosa back to serve. Trailing 8-5. Daniels blocked right up front there. And that was Hojo, I think, wasn't it?
I think so. Kunihisa was also there.
Yep. All right. Here comes the serve across. Daniels with a dig. Set. Over to Gaines and blocked. That one was definitely Hojo.
As Camosa drops back to serve.
2 for Camosa here, pulling within 1, trailing 8-7. Back deep, dugout. Trying to set up. Daniels blocked Kunihisa. Good save by 9. And Gaines will get it across. Here comes a set. Big hit. Wow.
Howard Johnson not going to be denied.
Just rips the cover off of that one to tie it all up at 8-8. There's a serve. Set. Back deep. McGrath. Kunihisa will send it over to 9. Here comes Daniels. Blocked at the line again. I think that was Sathery this time.
Both Sathery and Hojo were there, and a timeout going to be called by the T-Birds.
I want to talk things over. 9-8. Centralia has retaken a lead. We're back in a moment.
Good Health Nutrition Center in Centralia is your home base for nutrition. When you visit Good Health Nutrition Center, you'll find the largest selection of vitamins, supplements, and natural remedies. You may be surprised to also find a huge selection of healthy groceries such as gluten-free products, environmentally friendly products, organic fruits and vegetables, and items for specific diets like the diabetic diet. Good Health Nutrition Center, powering students and athletes from the inside out. Good Health Nutrition Center on Harrison in Centralia.
Back here as the Blazers have fought back to take a 9-8 lead after trailing 8-4 here when actually they trailed 8-3. Got the ball back, and Camosa's been on a run with 4 straight points. Here comes Camosa, gets it across, 9. And we'll have a point as we'll have, I'm not sure. I still don't know what that call is.
Howard Johnson was about to go out of her skin thinking that she was going to get called for being into the net.
Yep, and she was not. So 10-8. Daniels with a dig over to Gaines. Back deep, and this time Gaines will get her done.
Nine now. Blazers with the lead.
Back to serve is Daniels. Serve across. Set. Kunihisa blocked. Gaines with a big block there.
Both Gaines and McGrath were there. Gaines 6 foot, McGrath 6'3".
Gaines a little better leaper though.
Yes.
There's a serve across. It's a set, big hit. Alexis Howard Johnson getting on top of that one and drilling it to give the Blazers 11-10 lead. And Sathery will drop back to serve.
Alexis having a very good 4th set.
Yeah, no doubt. Here comes Sathery. Big serve, nice dig by 9. That was low. Gaines will put it away. The big lefty. So, yeah, I can do that too. And she sure can. We're all tied at 11 and 9. We'll drop back. Lindsay will drop back to serve. Gets it across, dug out by Durand. Howard Johnson. Nice reaction by Alexis as she tried to soft serve it.
And they'll call Kunihisa with a lift.
Duryea did not like the call there. Wow, the look she gave the official. 12 to 11. There's the dig. Here's the set. Howard Johnson rips it. Nice dig there that time by Kawa. Gaines will send it deep. Durand is there. Hojo drops it over the front line. The Daniels is set. Gaines will try to kill it. Sideline. She finally hits one of those sideline shots. And they'll retake, they're up now 13 to 11.
Starting to feel it as Gaines.
They don't want to go to a fifth set. There's no question about that. Nine set to serve here. Oh, they're going to do a wipe up another spot there on the floor.
And Coach Chris Littleman told Gaines, you might want to calm down on that one. You've only hit 2 of those in the whole time.
Is that what he said?
He did.
Yeah, he hasn't been happy with the sideline shots there. There's a nice dig by Kunihisa. And Romig will send it over, and unable to scramble for it is Highline. That'll give the ball back to Centralia. The Blazers will have it trailing 13 to 12. And Duryea will be dropped back to serve for the Blazers. Duryea sends it deep, dug out. Haggerty will punch it, and punched it too hard, out of bounds, and we're tied again at 13. Here comes Duryea. Duryea jump serves it across, dug out by Daniels, out to the side, the quads there, over to Gaines, into the net, and now Gaines, you saw, she dropped back even further, trying to get that angle so she has a little more room, and that time she pulled it down too quickly.
Yeah, overcorrected on that one.
And that has given the Blazers a lead back, 14-13. Here comes Gaines again, partially blocked, dig. Here's the set. Durand will send it deep. 9 will keep it alive. Back to Gaines, sideline. Over it goes, but out. That'll go over to Highline, and we're tied at 14. Here comes Chapman in to serve. The Blazers looking to hold on to the lead or a tie, not wanting to give it up here. They're going to get the ball back. There's the dig over to Timmons, and Durand blocked. And we'll have a lift called on Durand. She's not happy with that either. And so the lead goes back to Highline, 15-14. Serve across. There's the dig, the set, pushed over by Blazer. Go out to Bell. Bell looking to kill it, and she does. As Sadler can't dig it. And it's a 16-14 lead.
Chapman still serving.
So here comes Chapman. Over it goes, dug out. Here comes a set. Blocked at the front line by Durand. Durand's kill gets blocked and pops up and falls and hits the floor. And again, Centralia now within 1, trailing 16-15.
Kunihisa back to serve.
And she was side out on her first go-round. Serves there. There's a hit by Haggerty, and she'll kill it.
Who's that?
And that'll go over as Haggerty will get the kill. The Highline back up 17-15. Back to serve is Bell. Taylor Bell. The drop back. Serve across. There's the dig. The set. Big hit up front. And Durand will get it right back with a kill.
That was one that Durand moving sideways. The wall was moving with her, and they just ran out of room.
Yep. Timmons back to serve. Pops it across. Trying to set up Haggerty, and she'll rip it. Yes. Haggerty's so strong there. That was a great setup by Highline that time.
Haggerty will serve now.
Not her strong point, the service line, but gets it across. Sadri, set, blocked at the line by Kawa.
(19-16).
3-point lead here.
Highline with the lead.
Sadri low, can't get underneath it. And now 20-16. And this is a critical juncture here for Centralia. 2-1 as Highline tries to put this match away, trying to win it again, 3-1 over to Centralia. And they have the lead right now, 20-16. Back in a moment here on the A-Line Sports Network.
Pacific Mobile Structures are big supporters of kids and athletics. Pacific Mobile Structures is the leader in temporary structures. If you are in need of temporary office space on a work site or for overflow space, or if your building is in need of major renovation, Pacific Mobile Structures can keep your company at work. Pacific Mobile Structures has a wide variety of square footage to fit your needs, and the structures do not have to be temporary. Pacific Mobile Structures can also offer you permanent space for a fraction of the cost to build your own. Go online to check out Pacific Mobile Structures.
Back here at Centralia College, Michael Smith Gymnasium. 20-16. And Haggerty with the serve with a couple of points. Trying to stretch this more. The Blazers need to get a stop here, Tony. Paul Beatty along with Tony Davila. And here we go, Haggerty with a serve. Dug out there by Kunahisa. And Durand will kill it, and it's good. And a huge point there.
Howard Johnson will check back in. Durand will drop back to serve.
Trailing 20-17. Durand served it into the net last time out. This time gets it deep over to Chapman. Over to Kawa. Back comes Daniels with a kill dug out by Durand. And Timmons just trying to keep it alive and went behind her though. Sadri couldn't get it, and you can't trade points here. It's now 21-17.
And going back to serve is going to be Kawa.
Kawa.
Pretty good today.
She busted it open. It was tied 4-4 when Kawa last served. When she left, it was 8-5. And she'll get an ace. It's now 22-17. Kawa trying to put this one away. Gets it over. There's a set. Big hit by Howard Johnson, and that'll be a point for Hojo on the kill. So 22-18, and here comes Camoza. Serve across. There's a set. Blocked at the line. Nope, it didn't. It did get over. I didn't think it got over. Going over to Highline.
right down the body of Howard Johnson, and there's a timeout called by the Blazers.
We'll stay here this time.
23-18, Highline with a lead over Centralia in the fourth set. They lead 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, it is a tough go here right now for the Centralia Blazers as they need to find any way they can to get a win here. And, my goodness, it is a big hole that they've found themselves in. It's that one run where they busted it open. It was 14-14, and since then they've scored 4. They've been outscored 9-4 in that run. And it's not been one set. That's what you do. You get that lead, you get 1 or 2 points. That's what Highline has just kind of kept building its lead.
Just slowly building it, not getting down when the point doesn't go their way. They had a couple of those arguments early on that they thought the ball was hit or tipped or whatever, but for the most part, it's all right, let's move on to the next one. Points over, let's go. And back to serve is Carly Daniels for a Highline.
Trying to push it to a game set point here.
Timmons checks out. Romig checks in.
All right. And Duran up at the net. Here we go. Here comes Daniels. Duryea set. Big hit. 9 saves it. Pushes it over. Here's Kunahisa. Find the center to 9. Big hit by Gaines and out. Down the sideline. Good idea by Gaines.
So Southery will drop back to serve now.
Trailing 23-19. Really can't afford any mistakes here. You really need Southery to almost close this out. Southery gets it across. Dug out by Daniels. Over to McGrath. Dug out in the center of the defense by Centralia. Pushed over. Keeping it alive is Kawa. Big hit dug out by Duryea. There's Durand over to Kunahisa. A little push shot to Kawhi. Back to Gaines. Saved by Durand. Duryea and Southery will send it deep. Set. And unable to get it over is McGrath. She is mad. McGrath threw it down hard, and she goes, oh, my God, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. That's hilarious. Good for her. 23-20. Here comes the service Southery. Dug out by 9. Big hit deep. Nice dig by Duryea. Duran with a Kunahisa. Back corner. Nice save by Daniels. Kept alive. Someone's got to get it over, and that's McGrath. Nicely done that time. Set. And Hojo with a little drop shot. Romick keeps it alive.
Hojo back corner good. Hits that back corner, and it's 23-21. Southery back to serve. And a timeout going to be called by the Blazers. We'll keep it here. 23-21. Or Highline calls the timeout. They have the lead 23-21. Lead 2-1, but Southery putting together a good run here at the end of the match.
Got 2 in a row here. And again, like you say, Tony, you're not in a position. I don't think they're in a position. I almost think Southery's got to run this just 4 more points to win this. I don't think you ever want to give it back to them, and you can't afford to do it right now. They're at 23. You want to keep them off that magic 24 because as soon as they get to 24, you have no more options, no more breathing room whatsoever. You got a little bit right now.
Yeah, you have to play extremely mistake-free once you get to that. But, yeah, right here, Southery's got to go on a massive run, at least get to 24 because then that forces them to get to 2 points. If you can get to 24 yourself, that evens the playing field to where everybody has to be perfect.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see what happens. Here comes Carrie Sadry and the Blazers trying to battle back here in set 4. Centralia trailing 2-1. Highline trying to close this match out. They're a point away from game, set, point. Sadry, a little nice low line drive, and that'll be an ace. And Sadry gets a big point there to make it 23-22 as Gaines tries to run that down. That just went off the side of Daniel's hands, but no shot at it. And here comes Sadry. Sadry trying to tie this thing up. Back deep this time and good
on the line.
With another ace, back-to-back aces. So 23-23. Highline not happy. They thought that was deep. Took something off of that one. 9 set. Gaines, big hit, and Gaines will put that one away.
And going back to serve, it looks like that's going to be 9.
For game, set, match. So the officials having a word with the captain of Highline.
And there's a caution as they're a little over-aggressive in their cheering. It's getting obnoxious.
Is that what she said?
It is. That it's to the point that it's not a cheer anymore, it's a taunt.
Here comes the Blazers, and Hojo will drop that one in, and we're tied at 24.
What a shot by Howard Johnson.
Alexis Howard Johnson with a great drop shot. And back comes Duryea now trying to give the Blazers a lead. We're all even at 24-24. Romig will come in.
No, Romig stays in. They were trying to make a substitution, but Timmons didn't get over there in time. So now there's a lot of confusion on where everybody needs to be.
Duryea will get it over. Setting up Gaines. Kept alive by Duryea. Sadry will get it over. And that'll go out. And Durand and Sadry, you got to let one of them, she was all there, and you got to back off and let her take the shot. So Highline with the game set point again, 25-24.
Olivia Chapman will come in to try to close this one down.
Gaines will come out.
And
now discussion over on the
Coach Gordon wanting to know why they weren't allowed to make that switch with Timmons and Romig in the first place, which kind of set them back and had them scrambling even before the serve went off.
Now they'll bring in Camoza for Blazer.
So they're in, and now Chapman will sub in for Gaines.
So here comes Chapman, and Gaines will have a seat. Game set, match point here, 25-24. Highline with a lead. Centralia in a must-win point here and a must-win to send this to a fifth match or fifth set, down 2-1. Highline trying to close it out right here. Here comes Chapman. Duryea with the set. Big hit and out. Down the near side, and Highline will win it 26-24. As the kill shot goes wide left. 26-24, and Highline will win it 3-1. The third time this year that they win it 3-1 against Centralia.
And the guy working the far side line in front of the bench just walked over the judge and said, the head lady on the perch, that was a tough one. That's my girlfriend. She's going to kill me. Because that last shot was by Duran that went out.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, we'll take a timeout, come back with a post-game show next.
The final score is on the board, but we're not done yet. The post-game show is next with the final numbers, stats, comments, and our post-game honors coming up next on the Eli Sports Network.
Centralia College is where your success begins. Fresh out of high school, want to extend your athletic career, or are heading back to class for a new career, Centralia College is a great place to start. It's not too early to begin planning, and the Centralia College Foundation can help you pay for your education. The foundation offers more than $500,000 in scholarships every year. You can apply easily by going to centralia.edu/scholarships. Centralia College is where your success begins.
The Visiting Nurses Foundation, in association with Assured Home Health and Hospice, provides essential services to home health and hospice patients and families. The Visiting Nurses Foundation funds programs, purchases medical equipment, and cares for the medically needy. You can help the mission of Visiting Nurses and get a great deal at the same time by shopping at the Visiting Nurses thrift shops in Centralia and Chehalis. Click on the ad on the Eli Sports Network to the Visiting Nurses website for locations and more bargains. Visiting Nurses, there in your time of need.
Are you an athlete, former athlete, or suffering from athletic-type injuries? Then you need to stop by Pacific Sports Spa and check out the most cutting-edge therapy equipment assembled in one place in all of the Pacific Northwest. Pacific Sports Spa can help you deal with the pain and soreness of sprains, inflammation, or stiff joints and muscles. Check out the services offered by Pacific Sports Spa on their website at pacificsportspa.com. Pacific Sports Spa is an athlete's best friend.
Time for the final numbers, comments, and naming our Pacific Sports Spa players of the game and our play of the game on the post-game show. Let's head back to the stadium one last time here on the Eli Sports Network.
And welcome back to Michael Smith Gymnasium here at Centralia College as the Highline T-Birds pull out a win over Centralia College 3-1. Centralia won the first set 25-22. And then dropped the next two, 25-21, 25-21, and then this fourth one, 26-24. But, Tony, I'm going to go back to that second set. I think that was the key set here tonight. That's the one that shifted all of the momentum from Centralia over to the T-Birds, and that is when they led 19-16. 19-16, they had a lead. They actually had a lead of 19-15, and then they turned the ball over 19-16. And after that, they were outscored 9-2 in a match or in a set that they probably should have been able to win. Had they gotten that, this whole, I think the rest of the match is completely different. To me, that was a key run for Highline.
Yeah, that was a huge run for the T-Birds, as you said. The Blazers had a lead, just couldn't hold on to it. They looked like they were going to go up 2-0 and really cruise to the third set, but Highline able to get everything together, took a good timely timeout and regrouped, and from there it was game over as they reeled it off 3 in a row.
No question about it. All right, with this, that drops, where's our standing sheet here? That drops the Blazers to 5-5 in league play. Highline now improves to 7-3. However, there's 4 matches left, and man, the schedule certainly favors Centralia. 3 of them are against teams that they've already beaten and should beat: South Puget Sound, Green River, and Tacoma. I think they have one.
They Pierce as well.
And they have Pierce left as well, but that is it. Highline, on the other hand, has the top 3 teams left: Pierce, Lower Columbia, and Grays Harbor, along with one in Tacoma, I think. Yeah, Tacoma. But the last three that they deal with, a lot harder schedule than what the Blazers have. And the Blazers, again, I can't find my Blazers sheet of who they have left. Here it is. And the Blazers will finish with at Pierce. So they have Pierce left, who's 8-1, but then they have Green River and South Puget Sound.
Pierce, Tacoma.
Tacoma, yep.
Green River and South Puget Sound.
So, yeah, they should, even if they lose the next one, finish with 3 straight wins is going to put them very tough. I think that'll put them in a good chance to get into that top 4, and that's what you want to be to advance. All right, time for some post-game awards.
Our Players of the Game Award is brought to you by Pacific Sports Spas in Chehalis and Tumwater. Pacific Sports Spas, where athletes go to recover from sore and strained muscles with cutting-edge technology that gets you back in the game faster and in a safe and controlled environment. Pacific Sports Spas supports all student athletes and is proud to honor the players of the game.
All right, 2 players of the game for the Centralia Blazers, and we go offense and defense. We've agreed, I think, on offense. Oh, let me think here. I do think Alexis Howard-Johnson is our defensive player. I mean, she had a couple of digs there, and just the defense is also blocking and killing at the line there. So I think Alexis Howard-Johnson is our defensive player of the game.
I agree with that.
Of the game. Now, offensively, I think there's a couple we could consider here, and I'm looking at Nicole Duryea, who I thought had an outstanding match as libero, and Kendall Camoza was the other one.
I was thinking Camoza. Camoza did a great job from the line. She had a couple of kills. Duryea, I thought she played well. She also played well, but I think Camoza had more of an impact at the line than Duryea did. I think Duryea had a better defensive game, but I think Camoza's offensive game was better, and her serving, I believe, was better.
I think so, too. All right, we'll go with Kendall Camoza as our offensive player of the game. All right, that'll do it for us. We are back tomorrow. We actually have soccer tomorrow. We'll be back in the high school ranks tomorrow. We'll be back here, volleyball, a week from today, and that'll be against Tacoma. So we'll look forward to coming back and seeing if the Blazers can get things turned around. They take one on the chin tonight, losing to Highline 3-1 in a tight contest. But they put up a good effort, and we'll see if they can bounce back next time. Thanks for watching or listening. We'll talk to you next time here on the Eli Sports Network.
Another contest in the books, then we are done for now. Be sure to check our schedule for the next broadcast and check out our game stories, picture galleries, and much more at EliSportsNetwork.com. You've been listening to the leader in high school sports coverage, the Eli Sports Network.